Good morning, welcome to the vlog, welcome to the channel. It is cold outside today. We're going to be taking the wife's Jeep down today, getting the oil changed on it. May take it back and get it detailed. What the hell's wrong with this log? So I was able to get the Corvette into the shop. I took it down to VetNuts the other day, and they are going to be fixing the oil pan. And I decided while I was there, I'm gonna put a cam in it. So I was talking to the guy, and he said basically that, you know, since they're gonna have everything torn down anyway, might as well go ahead and throw the cam in there right there. That way I can save on labor. But today, since the Corvette's in the shop, we're taking the beast out. So. Go. And since I left the garage door opener in my other car, I'll jump out, close the garage. Completed the Nerf gun wall for my son, and he's adding to his collection as we speak. So, taking up a lot of my wall space, but you know, he enjoys playing the Nerf gun, so what dads do. And there's the beast, ready to go out for the day. Did this here, I'm gonna have to touch it up some. It's plastic dip. I plastic dip the front bumper. This here comes in silver. I mean, you buy it from the dealer, so I just went ahead and plastic dip the entire bumper on the front and on the rear. Just get rid of that silver, just black the whole thing out. So, it's dirty right now, so it needs a good bath. Now, okay, so what's been going on? Well, let's see. We are, like I said, we currently got the C5 in the shop. It's going to get the oil pan fixed on it. Forgot my water, shit. Okay, going back and getting the water. Heading down to the gym right now. You cannot go to the gym without your water. So I'll be right back. Alright. Got the water. Ready to ride. So like I was saying, we have the C5 down at the shops place here in Bell Buckle, Tennessee called VetNuts. Guy owns the place, name's Mark Rose, does an outstanding job over there. And when I took it over there, I was kind of, I had a budget set up, you know, that I just wanted to get the oil pan fixed. And I told him, I said, listen, you know, I know there's other things wrong with it. Not very much. I mean, engine-wise, it's fine, just the oil pan. But the display on the AC unit, you know, it's dim. You can't see it. It needs to be brightened up. He can't fix that. $150 to fix it, but I wasn't feeling it right then, you know. I'm like, you know, that's kind of cosmetic kind of stuff. I just want to get the, you know, the car going good, and then I can prioritize what I want to do with it from there. So I told him, do not worry about any of that stuff. Let's just focus on the oil pan right now. Well, I don't know if he's just a hell of a salesman, if I'm that gullible, or if things just really need to be replaced. And I'm going with they need to be replaced because I don't think he would, you know, bullshit me, number one. And number two, I don't want to admit I'm that gullible. So, basically what he said was, since they're going to have the engine torn down anyway, fixing the oil pan would be a good time to replace the harmonic balancer while you're there. Now, I know shit about cars, so I'm hoping that he's telling me the truth. If anybody knows more than I do about cars, which I'm sure that's an abundant of you, feel free to comment. Let me know if I'm a dumbass or if, you know, he was pretty much accurate in what he was telling me. Like I said, I hope he wasn't bullshit me. So, but he did. He said, you know, it's right there. You might as well go ahead and replace it. The car's got 158,000 miles on it. Go ahead and do that. Get it out the way, and you know, we'll go from there. Also, he said that, you know, it'd be a good idea to do the oil pump on it. You know, oil's the life of the car. 158,000 miles on it. The car's 20 years old or pushing 20 years old. Might as well go ahead and replace the oil pump while you're there too. So I pulled the trigger on the oil pan, the oil pump rather, and the harmonic balancer. So while we were talking, one of his mechanics comes in and he said, hell, since you got the whole thing torn down anyway, might as well throw a cam on it. We're right there, you know, an extra $300, throw a cam on it, you know, $300-$400. So shit, it sounded like a good idea at the time, you know, I mean, while you're there, you got it torn down, let's go ahead and put a cam on it. So I am getting a cam put on the C5 Corvette, and hopefully when I get it back, I'm still going to have a little bit of money left so I can do other things. So basically what I want to do next, after I get the car back from Vet Nuts, is I want to do the interior. I've decided the interior really needs to be fixed on it. It's got the tear in the seat. If you watch the 5 things I hate about my C5 that I posted earlier, you can see that you know, there's a big old tear. It's just the zipper busted on the top of the seat. So I really want to get that fixed on it. And I mean, he showed me what he does there, but he puts new seat skins on it, and he does an outstanding job. You know, he can do color match, he can do different colors, he can do red, black, just red stitching, all kinds of combinations that this guy can do. So it really looked good. He showed me, you know, another vet that was there that he had just got through doing the seat skins on, and I mean, the damn thing looked awesome. It looked like brand new seats, you know. So I mean, I could replace the seats. I can go with, you know, an aftermarket brand, but I mean, the ones he showed me were pretty damn nice, you know, and I don't know. I think that's the better way for me to go anyway. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to go with the interior of the car. Radio, I was going to go with a cheaper radio. I was going to go with like a little Kenwood, you know, pick up one from Best Buy, you know, 110, 120 bucks. I didn't really care for the touch screen at first, you know, because it just seems, I don't know, I'm an old guy, so it seems like it's a little bit too much for me to have to deal with. But, you know, once again, the hell of a salesman this guy is, he starts telling me about these new Pioneers. And he says they have this Pioneer that they put in, and they flush mount everything, but he says the beauty thing about this Pioneer is in the console of your car is where they set your phone up to connect to your head unit of your radio. And he says that, like, I have an iPhone, and when I plug my iPhone in, everything that is on the screen of my iPhone would then become available to me on the screen of my radio, which is pretty damn awesome. I mean, you know, I can answer phone calls from there, I can do a Google search from there, I can pull up my MapQuest from there. So that's where I think I want to head in that direction. You know, it's about $700-800 to get this all included. Does the Bluetooth, voice dialing, all kinds of stuff. Now, he did mention that you will have to get the insulation put in the car because of the road noise, especially with that cam going to be put on it. But, you know, that's not a big deal either, since I'm doing the interior already. I'm going to have them do the insulation while they're doing the interior. So I want to already have that done by the time the radio gets ready to be installed. So I'm I'm looking at maybe, I'm going to be without the car for several weeks. It's he's a little bit behind right now, which is fine by me, because with all the added things that I opted for, it's going to take me some time to actually get the money together. Because like I said, I only budgeted for the oil pan to be replaced on it, and I didn't factor in all this other stuff. So I basically walked out of there at almost $1,000 more than I wanted to spend. So, but by the time it's all said and done, I mean, these are things, I mean, it doesn't need to cam. Obviously, it doesn't need to cam, but I mean, damn, why not? You know, why not? It will, I'm pretty sure it needs the oil pump. I'm pretty sure it's going to need the harmonic balancer, but by the time it's all said and done, I mean, it's going to, with the work these guys do, I mean, they pull the engine out, they paint the engine bay, they do it all. He said when you get this car back, it's going to look brand new under the hood. And as far as engine-wise, it's going to run like it's brand new. I mean, this thing's going to have everything replaced on it, so it's worth the money. I mean, it's a beautiful car. Another thing that I mentioned to him while I was there was I have been thinking about, prior to going into, you know, putting the car in the shop, I was thinking about selling my C5 and getting the C6. As soon as I said that, the guy's like, man, don't do it. Don't do it. He said, listen, for the money that it would take you to get into the C6, you can take that money, dump it in that C5, and have one outstanding Corvette. And, you know, at the end of the day, the reason why I did not move forward on that, and I went ahead and I put the car in the shop to get the oil pan fixed, is because at the end of the day, I really like the body style of the C5, and I prefer it over the C6. You know, I didn't like now the C7 is different, but in the C6, I did not like the exposed headlights. I didn't like the design of them, I didn't like the shape of them. The fact that they, you know, get that film over them after several years really sucks. I hope the C7s don't wind up being like that. But I just didn't like the look of the headlight, you know? I mean, you could see the body color right through them. The C7s, I think the C7, the design of the C7 headlights, awesome. You know, it's more fitting with the car, but I really didn't like it with the C6. I did not like the way that the rear end was kind of hungered up in the back end of the C6. So I sat down and I studied this car, and I looked at mine, I looked at the C6, I sat there and went back and forth, and at the end of the day, man, I mean, the C5 body was just better to me. And the interior, I mean, not that, you know, they both have the plastic and stuff, but, you know, the way the interior flows in the C5 is more fluid than in the C6. I mean, it's just like it just swoops across in the C5, you know? I mean, it has those nice body lines, and the C6 has these edges, and just, I don't know. Personal preference, I didn't care for it, but anyway, just wanted to update you guys. I hadn't posted a video in a while, and that's why, because I've been doing a lot of stuff trying to get this car into the shop, working a lot of hours. So I just want to kind of post this quick video and let you know about what's going on with the C5. Also, got another video coming out about my son driving my C5. Gave a 17-year-old the keys to a C5 Corvette, and he blows through the middle of town, right past 2 police officers. And that's all I'm going to say. You can catch the video out on what happened with that. So, for now, I'm going to head down here, get the oil change in this monster truck that my wife owns. She's got a monster truck, I got a sports car. And then, yeah, we'll see what goes on from there. Anyway, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, please subscribe. I could use some more subscribers. I only got like 3, I think. I don't know. Click the thumbs up button if you like the video. And check out my other videos if you get a chance to see those. Won't take you very long. There's only 3 of those too. Anyway, any comments, please leave them below. If you know anything more than I do about these engines and you think this guy's bullshit me about the harmonic balancer and the oil pump and all this crap, let me know. I'd like to know about it. You know, like I said, I'm a freaking novice when it comes to cars. I like the way cars look, but oh, look here. Look there. There's a C5 right there. All right. Anyway, like I said, man, I'm a novice when it comes to cars. You know, I mean, I'm a style guy. I like the style of cars, but I couldn't tell you jack crap about fixing them. I couldn't tell you anything about the damn engine. I'd love to know more. You know, that's why I'm kind of like picking up a hobby. So anything you can help me with, leave comments below. Once again, I appreciate you guys. You have a good day. Take care.